What's going on, guys? It's your brother O.T.G. The O.T.G's for Overtime Grind. Hardly seen, but I'm always around. And today I have the MPC One, and we're going to be working solely on the MPC One. I do have the SP404, the audio's routed through there, but you guys already knew that. So today what we're going to do is first I'm going to chop this sample down in regions, put it on the top 8 pads. I already got some drums selected on the bottom 8 pads. We're going to make a couple sequences, and then we're going to use the looper to record some vocals over those sequences and then turn those sequences into a song, and then utilizing song mode, and then we're going to utilize the mute method to try to give it some kind of arrangement. So make sure you like, share, subscribe, comment. Make sure you stay to the end of the video so you can see how it all plays out. Make sure you watch through the whole video because I'm going to talk through it. You know, I got my headset on with my mic, so I'm doing this in real time. There's different things I'll explain and you'll see that might help you out in the process, or different things that you've never done before. So make sure you like, share, subscribe, comment, hit the notification bell. Follow me at 365 O.T.G. Check out the masterclass, and let's get to it. So that's the sample. We want something pretty easy we can use in a bunch of ways. So I'm going to go to regions. I'm going to put it to 8 samples. I'm going to hit shift, convert. But instead of doing new drum program using slices, what I'm going to do is scroll over to new program with samples. I'm going to take off the create new program tab, and I'm going to leave the crop samples tab. I'm going to hit do it. So now I'm going to hit main. I'm going to come out to assign samples, and I'm going to find my dream life. So this is that. It's from Ad-lib. If you go down in the description, you can sign up and get free songs from signing up to my Ad-lib. So when you do this way, the first one will always be the sample. The second one will be the first chop. And this screen you can drag and drop. So we're going to drag and just go down the list and drag our parts to each one of our pads. Boom. So now we have that problem of everything playing over top of each other. So what we could do is sample 1, mute group. Mute group 1, we're going to mute group 1. All right, so now we got that. We're going to go, since we're over here, we're going to go over here to our sample 2 screen and start aligning, gain staging our sounds. Gain staging is very important. We get it at a manageable place in the beginning, we can always come back, but it'll save you later from over mixing. All right, so we good with that. Now let's go out here, hit our pencil, go to pad color. Let's go through, hit single pad, hit red for our kicks. This is how I do mine. Yellow for my snares, orange for my hats, blue for my purple for my samples. All right, so now we got our pads colored. I want to name this Full Sounds just for now. So now, alright, so it says we're at 80. So the first thing I'm going to do now, add my clap. Make sure everything's lined up. So we lined up, boom. Come back out to main. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to double length this. So I'm going to actually do it to 8 bars. And then, yeah. And we're going to go ahead and name this snare. So we know we got our snare already. So now we're going to go to 2. Let's go ahead and mess with the pitch. So now we got that. Let's go over here to the sample preview. So we turn that to -8. So I have my red box on the pitch and my start, my Q link on the start. I like these already. So we got something that slap right now. So let's go ahead and throw something on there. Go through and fix that last note down here. Hit program edit and go back to our samples and fix our volumes. So now what we're going to do is name that sample. And now we're going to work on our hi-hats. Alright, so we come over here. Got some weird stuff on my pads. I don't know what that is. I always like to do the offbeat one first, so let's get that out the way. And most of the time I like to get the offbeat one off. O.H.G, we're gonna name that the open hi-hat. But sometimes I hit the other one. I thought about it after I said it. Alright, we're gonna latch our note repeat. Okay. I turned off the full level. So now what we're going to do is hit the 30-second and come back and roll it in. See, now we wrote that in. Now we're going to go to the 64th. Alright, so now that we got that, what are we going to do is come back again with the 16th and play it straight through. And what this is going to do is fill in all the empty spaces that I left. See, now we got them hi-hats moving. You ain't know about it. I just put you on. I just put you on. I know I put you on. Y'all not even gonna say nothing, but I put you on. Y'all be in there doing the flam and ratchets and all. I ain't even gonna say nothing. Now we're gonna put this on the 8th. So let's hit that. Now we got those, and you can't really hear them, but they there. You'll tell the difference when I turn them off. So now we got those hi-hats there. So now we can come back with our kick. Now remember, whatever you have your note repeat on, you gotta turn it to I'm gonna turn it back to a 1/16, so that way the quantize is on the 16th. You dig? So here we go. Mess that up. So now we go in, program edit. We're gonna turn that kick down. All right, so now we're gonna go back to program edit and turn this kick down. We're gonna name this kick, but we're gonna add another kick. And this one we're gonna play with the note repeat on. We're gonna hit it with a 30 seconds sometimes. We're gonna roll it one more time. Now we're back to a 16th. That kick 2, hit our program edit. Now we jamming. Hey. So we're going to name this the main. So we're going to make 2 changes. So first we're going to hit the pencil, hit sequence. And we're going to name this verse. And we're going to do this the sequence 2. Do it. Boom. Now we here, right? So the first thing we're going to erase on here is the snare. So we're going to go and hit clear. Boom. Turn this back over to full sounds. So we have that. Here we go. Program edit, turn it up. All right. So now what we're going to do is hit verse and come to verse 2, hit do it, boom. Now what I'm going to do is come over here on verse right here, we got to name this back snare, so that way we don't lose it when we go to do our track mutes. So now when I go back over here, I'm going to hit the pencil again. We're going to name it snare. I should have did it first, so when I copied it, it did it over, but it's cool. And now we're going to erase our sample. We're going to come back over, and we're going to have drums. See, so we have that. Let's do that. So we got that too. So let's go in and add this right here. We're gonna name this sample. And then I'm gonna come in now on this specific channel on 8. So we're going to name that snare 2. So now we're going to hit stop, name 8, snare 2. We're going to come over, hit the pencil, name that snare 2. So we good all across the board. And now we can hit our looper. All right, so let's hit our looper, come through, make sure we good. Yo, yo, yo. All right, I'm gonna come on my insert. I'm going to add in a we're going to leave it all alone for now. I'm not even going to do nothing on the input. We're going to say, yo. We're going to make sure this is at 8 bars. So we at 8 bars. I'm going to turn this from overdub to play. Yo. We got an input right there. And so I'm going to hit this, and let's do it. Hey, 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 hey. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Hey, hey. So you can hear that I was there, but it's not loud enough, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to hit clear. We're going to go to our insert. And the first thing, let's throw a maximizer on there. So we're going to go to dynamics, maximizer, hit the pencil. Let's see. Yo, yo, yo. Let's mess with the threshold. Turn it down. Yo, yo. So we got our out is high. Our reduction's coming in. Yo, yo. Let's go back out. Let's go over here. Let's go ahead and add, let's go ahead and add a vocal effect. Add the vocal tuner. Yo. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set my voice range to very low, detection to unworried, retune to 1, reference for this. So now 432. I'm going to set it at a minor. I'm going to come back. I'm going to add a EQ because I want to do that. So I'm going to add an EQ. Yo, 4-band EQ, come over. I'm going to turn my highs up. I'm going to crank those, my mids, turn down my lows. Yo, 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 yo. So now you can hear me talking through the MPC. So we good now. Yo. So you can see we got the auto tune on. I know you liked it. Let's do it. Hey. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Hey. Hey. Hey, let's go, let's go, yes, hey, so we're going to use that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit export. I'm going to do it not to full sounds, but to program 1. I'm going to select the pad, and I'm going to hit keep. So now that that's there, I'm going to go and press main. We're going to come over here to track 9. I'm going to go to program 1. We're going to call this vocals, right? So now if I wanted to play right at the beginning, I could just hit record. Hey, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Hey. Hey. So now that I got that on there, right? Let's go. Let's go. Yes. So what we're gonna do is add a reverb. Let's get out of that one. Let's get a spring reverb. Let's go. go. Turn it down even more. I'm about to put you on. So we're going to go back to the looper. We're going to clear that. Hey, 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 yes. So let's do it. Do it again. Let's go. Let's go. Okay. 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 Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Hey. Hey. So we're going to keep that one too. We're going to export. We're going to put that on pad 2. We're going to name it Ad-libs 2. Boom. We're going to hit keep. We're going to hit main. Overdub. Okay. So now we're going to hit program edit. We're going to pan 1 to the right. We did 1 to the left, 1 to the right. So now we're going to come through and do one more. Hey, 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 So it sounds crazy, I know. We're going to name it Ad-lib 3. I'm just showing you guys you could do it too, though. We're going to hit keep. So now we're going to come over here, overdub. We're going to hit stop, program edit. So what I don't like is I don't like the other ad-libs, so we did that on purpose. So what we're going to do is go way to the beginning. We're going to cut those out. We're going to cut them out, cut the first 2 off. Boom, boom. We're going to delete those, and then we're going to chop them. So we're going to leave the A's. We're going to go to sample edit. We're going to come over here. We can move pad
Okay.
one right there.
Okay. 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 Let's go. Let's go.
All right.
Let's go. Okay. Okay. Let's go. Let's go.
Sound crazy.
Let's go. Hey. Let's go. Hey. 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 Hey.
I like that one. So now we're going to hit shift convert. We're going to now use non-destructive. We're going to hit do it. Now we're going to go to our other ad-libs. Our other sound, new looper sample.
Hey.
We're going to get this A right there.
Hey. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
We got the let's go now.
Let's go.
We're going to get another.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Hey. 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 Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Yes. Yes.
All right. So now we're going to hit shift, convert. We're going to do that one too. So now when we come out, let's go to track 10.
Okay. 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 Hey. Okay. 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 Okay.
So we got that. Let's come back. Here we go. Now we got that down there. So now on track 9, we're going to name this Ad-libs. 10, we're going to name this Okay. Boom. So let's go over to verse 2. Hey, 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 hey. Now we're going to do the A's.
Hey. Hey.
So of course I'm putting these a lot so you can see how you could do this. You can get some understanding. We had the
Okay.
we had the A's there, so we can hit this. So that didn't work, so we just gonna undo it. And we'll just leave it empty. We're gonna call this ad-lib track. That's cool. So let's go over here. Verse 2. Talking about that money, man. Said we talking about that. Said Said we talking about that money, man. These niggas all haters, man. Haters. We talking about it. Alright, so let's do that. Let's do some kind of talking about the money thing. Let's say clear. We talking about that. Said I love hip hop, hey. I really love hip hop. I love hip hop, hey. Let's do that. I love hip hop. I love hip hop, ayy. It's that real hip hop. That real hip hop, ayy. Real hip hop. It's that real hip hop, ayy. Started with a sample, y'all. Brought it with the drums, y'all. Brought it right back. It's that real hip hop.
It's that real hip hop. That real hip hop, ayy. Real hip hop.
Let's do another idea. Talking about the money, man. Let's talk about it. They never wanna. Hey. Say we soon. Yeah, we going this don't you know we riding? They know we riding. I said I know we. Yeah, they know we riding. It's hip hop island. It's hip hop island. Said it's hip hop island. It's hip hop my way. It's that hip hop my way. Let's do it. Said it's hip hop my way. Hip hop my way. I make hip hop my way. I make hip hop my way. Said it's hip hop my way. Hip hop my way. Said it's hip hop my way. I make hip hop my way.
Said it's hip hop my way. Hip hop my way.
So I'm super close to the mic, and I'm doing that for a reason as well. So I'm going to hit export. I'm going to go to vocals, and we're going to put this as hip hop. And put it on pad 4 and keep. So now when we go to main, we go to track 9, we go to vocals like normal. We can name this Ad-libs. Now we could go over here. We're gonna go to the drum effects and hit the soft clipper and turn it up. Let's go ahead and add go to the EQ. that we got that, we're going to come back to the looper. And now I'm going to step back and we're going to say it in a way that makes sense. All right? So let's do it. Hip hop my way. Hip hop my way. Hip hop my way. Hip hop my way. My way. Hip hop my way. My way. Hip hop my way. Hip hop my way. All right. So we still got that crazy vocalize or we still got that the effects, and that's fine. So we're going to export. We're going to move it to another pad. We're going to do hip hop 2. We're going to press keep. I'm going to go out, press main, hit record. All right. So now that we got that on that track, now what I'm going to do is come to 11. I'm going to come to 11. And the reason why I'm going to choose 11 is I'm going to actually, what I'm going to do is make another drum program, and I'm going to name it Vocal 2. Right? So now we have no inserts, okay? So now when I do that, we're going to go back to our looper. I'm going to come over here and I'm going to turn off the vocal tuner. Yo. I'm going to hit clear, and now we're going to do it again. Hip hop my way. I make hip hop my way. Hip hop my way. Hip hop my way, yes. My way. It's my way. Let's come back and do it again. My way. My way. My way. Yes. 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 Let's go. So now we're going to export. We're going to put this on Vocal 2, Pad 1. We're going to hit keep, main, record. Now we can come through. All right, so we good with that. Let's just use that, right? So now we're going to name this, switch this to chorus, just because. And like I said, this is not the greatest song. I could do a lot more, but I'm still trying to do this off the top of the head live and show you how you could get it together pretty simply. All right, so now what I'm going to do is we're going to do our song mode, right? So we're going to go menu, song mode, insert, and let's just start with let's start with the chorus. Have it play one time. Insert. Let's go straight to main. Have it play 2 times. Then insert. Let's go to verse. Have it play 1 time. Now let's go insert and let's go to chorus and have it play 2 times. And then let's go to insert, go to main, and have it play 1 time. Insert, verse, 1 time. All right, let's have the verse play 2 times this time. Insert, chorus, and let's have it play 2 times and it's done. So now let's convert that to a sequence. Our first, so we got chorus 1 time, main 2 times, verse 1 time, chorus 2 times, main 1 time, verse 2 times, chorus 2 times. Hit convert sequence. It's going to go to sequence 4. Now we're going to go over here to sequence 4. We're going to go to track mute, and we got all our tracks done. So what we're going to do now is we're going to name track 10 Ad-lib 2. We're going to name it Ad-lib. Boom. We know track 11. Now we can rename to hip hop. Boom. So now let's go to track mute. Let's leave our sample and turn off everything else.
Said it's hip hop my way. Hip hop my.
All right, so let's hit record and do it.
Said it's hip hop my way. Hip hop my way. I make hip hop my way. I make hip hop my way. Yes. Said it's hip hop my way. Yes. Hip hop my way. Yes. Said it's hip hop my way. Yes. I make hip hop my way. Let's go.
Okay, so now we got that going.
Okay.
Let's hit the hi-hats. Turn off these ad-libs. Kill the hi-hats.
Said it's hip hop my way. Hip hop my way. I make hip hop my way.
Let's bring it back.
Hip hop my way. Yes. Said it's hip hop my way. Yes. Hip hop my way. Yes. Said it's hip hop my way. Yes. I make hip hop my way. Let's go. Said it's hip hop my way. Hip hop my way. I make hip hop my way. I make hip hop my way. Yes. Said it's hip hop my way. Yes. Hip hop my way. Yes. Said it's hip hop my way. Yes.
Bring it back.
I make hip hop my. Let's go. Okay.
And so I don't like that it played 2 times. but we could fix that in song mode. But you could easily see how you could put it together. We still recording. We still recording the mutes and everything. So here we go. Now this is to show you how easy it is. You could get it all done in the MPC. Like I see a lot of guys recording their tracks a different way. Like, bro, you could get all your ad-libs and your chorus and everything laid out and then come back and use audio tracks to lay your verses. So I like that. So now we got that recorded in. So one of the things I might do is come in. Add in track going out. Now if I hit track mix, that easy, guys. You can see how you could just get it set up for yourself. And so say like if I didn't like what I said to you, I didn't like how many times that played, I could go to song mode right now. I could hit stop, song mode. We can change the chorus to one time and that to one time. And change the actual beats to two times. I mean, change the actual main parts of the song to 2 and 2, right? And so if I go down and look at verse 4, it's still that way. But let's say I want to do it all over again. So I have that one that I just did. I could come back up here. Come back to song mode. I have this set up. We could convert that to a sequence. Do it again. Hit main. Come over to 5. Come to track mute. Mute everything over again. And do it again.
Send it my way. Send it Send it my way. I make it.
So let's do it just one more time for you guys.
Send it my way. Hip hop my way. I make it hip hop my way. I make it hip hop my way. Yes. Send it hip hop my way. Yes.
get a different vibe. Now we about to switch. Now, here it comes. But you can see now, you could easily just make 5 or 6 different versions of your beat. You know what I mean? Like, you can't overcomplicate this process. This machine gets it all done. And if you overcomplicate it in your mind because you're staring at a doll on the computer all the time, that's on you, bro. But you could get it done right here. You see, I got a hand mic. We in one channel. Hold on. See? And now we right back. You see what I'm saying? And so I had the problem last time. We had the hook was going too many times. Now we just went through, fixed it up again, and now we're going to have 2 versions of the beat. Use these hi-hats. It's just something that you know, it's something that I would encourage you to explore. You know what I mean? Make sure you take time and then actually get deep into how to make this thing happen and get an idea of how you want the songs to go. Song mode isn't hard, bro. Recording and looping in isn't hard, bro. You make it harder than what it is. You know, we just came up with this crazy chorus and crazy song right off the top. Live on video, you know what I'm saying? In real time. I'm not going to edit it. I'm going to let it play straight through. So you could really see how to get it done. You could see how I stumbled through. You could see how we layered it. You could see how it go. So make sure you like, share, subscribe, comment. Make sure you hit that notification bell. Make sure you check out the masterclass if you want to support. If you learned something, make sure you go check it out. So there we go. You know, we got everything. Got everything laid out. And you can see how we recorded through the inputs. You know, you got to play around with it. But you could easily get it popping. Because what you would do now is just go to audio, and if you had a verse, you would just wrap your verse right here. But you got your track already laid out. And this is for you guys that stand alone. You know, talking about you want to get stuff done, but always bitching about the computer. Like, bro, you don't need that joint. You got a computer right here. Get it done with this. You got more than enough effects. Get it done with this. You know what I mean? Stop being scared. Be decisive. Mix it down. Put it on a pad. Once you take the audio and put it on a pad, you could get busy now, bro. It changes the whole game. You could go through, you could see how I chopped it down, and you could trigger it when you want to. You can make some crazy things. You could change the pitch. You could do a lot of stuff. So it's worth trying and getting an understanding. So make sure you like, share, subscribe. Make sure you hit the notification bell. And it's your brother O.T.G. Support my master classes, support my drum kits, donate, do all of that good stuff. I told you we was gonna get some songs done. I told you, bro. That's hip hop my way, bro. Right off the top of the head. I'ma let it take us out.